Hi, I'm Will Knauer, a museum educator at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, and this is a close-looking exercise in your My Museum kit. In this video, we will be exploring Abstraction, Kiowa by Design by Teri Greeves. Before we begin talking about this artwork, let's take a moment to let our eyes wander all over the piece. Look carefully from top to bottom and side to side, paying close attention to all of the details you see. Have you ever seen shoes like this before? Originally, these shoes were high-top Converse tennis shoes. You probably have seen hand-painted shoes before, either on your friends or in pictures online. Maybe you have even put your own unique designs or drawings on your own sneakers to customize them. Teri Greeves, the artist, says, "In America, across the planet, you've either owned a pair of these, you've played basketball in these, you've had a good time in them, or you did your own little graffiti on your shoes. You've worn them out. They are familiar, and this familiar object is a perfect vehicle for me to tell a story with." Instead of telling her story with paint, Teri uses beads. Look again at her shoes. See the tiny beads she used? She uses a needle and thread and picks up the beads with the needle. Then she sews the beads onto the shoe. Let's look again at her shoes. What do you see? Do you see the patterns? A pattern is a repeating arrangement of shapes. Let's look at the shoe on the right. Kiowa women traditionally painted geometric designs on objects while men created pictorial images, which are images that show a scene of something we can recognize from life. But as time went on, women began beating pictorial designs too. See the images of the Kiowa dancer in the beautiful regalia in her traditional dance clothing? Teri goes on further to explain her own story. Speaking about her beadwork, she says, "I am compelled to do it. I have no choice in the matter. I must express myself and my experience as a 21st century Kiowa, a tribe of Native Americans in Oklahoma, like all those unknown artists before me, through beadwork. My stories are from the same source as the voice running through the first Kiowa's beadworkers' needles. It is the voice of my grandmothers." That is a beautiful story. What story would you tell if you could customize your shoes, or even another part of your outfit? What would you like others to know about yourself, and how would you choose to express it? Would you use beads on your sneakers like Teri Greeves does? Or perhaps you would consider your own beautiful and unique history and try to express that in your own way. Would you use a different material, such as precious metals, to create necklaces or wristbands? Or how about a hat in the style that your great-grandfather used to wear? Having a chance to design the way we look with our clothing is a form of self-expression. Being able to choose our own forms of self-expression is very important and can make the world so much more interesting and colorful. There are so many amazing people on this planet, and each has their own different story. Being able to show our self-expression is a way to add your own story to the world. There are so many ways to use self-expression. It can be done in a painting, or with a musical instrument, or with acting in a play, maybe even on Broadway someday. Self-expression is also a great way to learn about who you are. The more artistic ways you use to try to express yourself, the more you will learn about what you love to do. You may not even know that you're an amazing painter if you hadn't tried it before. And suddenly, you're creating large, beautiful works of art that show people what you are feeling inside. What's great about that is it can also make other people feel good as well. Hopefully, we will see your story out there in the world very soon. What a great place for it to be. Thank you for watching. Now, please feel free to go to the art making video that is related to Abstraction, Kiowa, by Design, by Teri Greeves. Remember to keep in mind what you've learned here as you have fun making some interesting and wonderful art.